Hey, it is. It's showtime.
It is showtime now. Hi, guys. Welcome to Mystic Sister. Today is the 11/22/2025 Mystic Sisters portal. I forgot to tell Vicky, I was just telling her a story that I was taking giblets out for a walk and I saw this bird. First of all, it was 11:22 this morning when I noticed this big raven, big one in the tree. And I'm like, just stay there long enough for me to get a picture. And I was able to get a picture of it still, and I could stretch it. And I looked down, I got close up to a sign that said estate sale. I'm like, stop. I had giblets with me, but they had some stuff outside, and I got this labradorite ring for $5.
Wow. That's a perfect stone for today, for right now.
So it's been like that kind of thing since the new moon. That kind of like follow the trail sort of thing. How about you guys? How about you, Vicky? How's it been?
Really interesting. I mean, our lives are, well, our lives are like not. We're fine, really, and but as an observer of what's going on in the political situation and all of that, it's just so when you live in a country, I think like ours, where nothing changes for a really, really long time, when we have these sudden shifts, it's like turning around the Titanic in like a pin turn. And things are just happening so fast. This morning I was talking about the trine, the grand trine in the sky, and how Mercury today made a conjunction to Jupiter and Saturn, right? But this is the second one they've made because it's retrograde, right? And then they're going to make another one. And so it's like those three trines, which is like flowing energy, and it's the mind, right? It's what's on your mind, like your mind can create your reality right now, and what kind of reality do you want to have? So I think it has to be especially careful now not to focus on the worst thing. Like, as an example, like the meeting between Mondami and the president.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, "Oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?" He has like such a man crush on this kid, and everybody loves him. I mean, people just love this guy, right? So
yeah,
and Trump loves him too, and like he like blew Stefanik's thing out of the water.
I don't think he
couldn't happen to a better person.
Yeah. I'm gonna show. I need to show a comment here, and like Connie. No, thank you, Connie, for your comment, and happy solar return to you. And I hope your day was lucky. I hope you had a lucky day.
Well, this is the Mercury trine, the what I was just talking about. So this is if this is your solar return, you have that energy for the whole year. So
I like days when I find stuff out of nowhere and just kind of follow the lead and see a sign and make a right turn and find something cool. Whoever had this ring wanted me to have it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's the perfect energy. I mean, labradorite is magic.
Sag. It's a sag stone for sure, because I always see animals in it. Excuse me. Wings.
It feels like a Pisces stone to me too. Because like when you look at it, you can see the great cosmic sea.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just looking over the great ocean of oneness. So we have some folks tonight from the Pacific Northwest, New England, Boston, cold, damp, New England, New Hampshire, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yes. It finally got sunny today. This has been since, I don't know, it's been like it seems like forever. If the sun isn't out for more than a couple of days, it seems like forever. The days go by so slow.
Yeah, today was the first day I actually saw the sun.
It's beautiful out.
Today
Beautiful.
was the first day I've seen the sun in like 3 days, I think.
Yeah.
And it wasn't out for very long. I looked at it. I spent my day cleaning out a closet.
Oh my. That's good.
Yeah. The
I
last
did
time
organize like some scarves and stuff, but if it's, if it's nice out, I have to take advantage of it.
yeah, but it wasn't nice here.
I know. That's what you got to do.
The last time I spent the day cleaning out a closet, like right after that, I met Michael.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there is some transformational energy going on. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know when things are going to go down, but things are happening so fast. It's hard to keep up with it, with
Yeah.
what we're allowed to see.
Right. Right. And it does, like, there isn't much you can do about it, but it's so nice to see like good things happen. Like, I think the idea of Mandami and Trump getting along and making Trump happy, I felt, you know who I felt a little bad for, though? I felt a little bad for Stephen Miller, because Stephen Miller he's never going to look at Stephen Miller like that, ever.
They wanted to berate him. I think honestly, I don't think any of that was genuine, but I do think what is genuine is a sign of acquiescence,
I,
like an understanding
yeah,
that,
yeah.
okay, I gotta start making allies,
Well,
just
I
as
don't
a
know,
default kind of thing.
I think it was genuine. I think
Yeah.
I think that's how he gets people when he's like that. Like, I liked him. Like, that's the first time I think I've ever liked Trump was when he was nice to Mandami, and he was real. I mean, he felt like he was real. Now, he's a Gemini, so he has another side. I also think when he said "quiet piggy," he was being real too. There's two sides that are simultaneously on this guy. And so we have to be on our toes.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like there's, you know, one day he's got a sore throat from screaming at people, and the next day he's got this affect that's really sweet and kind of nice.
Well, that's dementia. My
Yeah.
mother was like that. She was
Yeah.
sweet as pie. Oh, thank you so much. And then she'd turn around and say, "Look how fat that one is." And I'd be like,
I think that's what I'm probably trying to sort of drive down to, is this is another symptom of this cognitive decline, right?
I think so.
Like he's really, really nice. Odd behavior.
And then real raging. And then raging. So that's dementia too. I think my mother screamed for the last 3 months she
Oh,
lived with us.
yeah.
Constantly. I
They
wasn't
get
getting
mad.
any sleep. None.
They get mad. They get mad. Yeah, Seeking the Truth says Mandami knows not to trust the felon. Nobody does. And Marjorie, I don't know what she's up to, what her shenanigans are, but she just, you know, up and
Oh,
left and left.
Marjorie. Oh, when you said Marjorie, I thought you meant our friend Marjorie. I'm like, what happened to Marjorie?
No,
But
no,
MTG. Okay. Well,
MPJ.
I think.
Do you want to do a WTF on that? Alexandra says, what WTF? We could do a
Well, there
WTF.
was. Yeah. Let's do one on that. So, what did WTF MTG?
Okay.
Right. And then why don't we also do the other question about the Usha Vance?
Yes.
Usha Vance. Why is Usha Vance not wearing her wedding ring? Which one do you want to do first?
MTG.
MTG. All right. Oh, geez, what cards am I going to use for MTG?
I know which ones I got. So why did she up and leave? What WTF? Right? Those are the really good WTF questions, the ones that are so, they kind of spun you. Why was he so nice to Randami,
We could ask that too.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Marge like going, yeah, I'm out. Marge, what the fuck, right?
Well,
Great
she's very politically savvy. She's crazy, but she's politically savvy. So, and I think maybe she had some of her own wounds that got triggered with this whole Epstein thing.
I'm sure of it.
I'm glad for her. I really am. I'm glad that she's seeing it, and at least she's saying it. Even if she's saying it for another reason, like because she thinks she's going to get ahead in some way, it still needs to be said. So she's saying it. She's pretty brave.
I'm just going to do 4 cards.
Okay.
What's the 4 WTF cards? Here, buddy. Right there. Here's one right there. 2 spilled out already.
What'd you get, honey?
I got she was underwater, or this is Knight of Cups, right? That is the surprise kind of thing, delivery of like this weird news, or in this deck, underwater. This is the 10 of Wands, so something, she was getting blocked. She can't get through. You can't get past these logs in this card. She was getting blocked, and she has allied with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the World. Is she running for president or something? Is she running for some other? She has something in her hand. There's something she can do now that she couldn't before because she was blocked. What did you get?
I'm gonna just like a mini. Okay, I'm just gonna do a mini
Yeah.
Celtic cross. So it starts with the Lover's card, which
Uh-huh.
is her relationship with Trump, and crossed
Nice.
by the Ace of Pentacles. She was probably heartbroken because he wouldn't support her when she wanted to run for whatever
I
Senate.
think he lost his support.
She wanted to run for Senate against Ossoff,
Yeah.
and they're like, no way, you can't do that. And I don't know who they're putting up for that. Underneath, I get the Moon.
Files.
So this is like, I feel this is the Epstein files, like something coming up from the surface.
Oh, the Pentacles make me think of the Epstein files. Like she's got some and she's leaving with them. Like that is a disc. The Pentacles might be because she's leaving because of that disc.
It's possible. In the past, I get the 10 of Pentacles, right? Which is dynastic money. But in the sky,
Yep.
I got the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel you're right. I think she took something with her. Maybe just a piece of information, right? We don't know. Now, I was watching today. I didn't see it. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw it come through my feed.
Yeah.
Where Marjorie said something to Megyn Kelly, and Megyn Kelly got all upset, told her to stop because she was like telling on Trump. I don't know what it was about. I didn't watch it, so I can't say. And then I got the 4 of Swords. So she wants to she's dealing with, I think this Epstein stuff really hit home with her. I think she really did love Trump. I think she really did believe in him. She was a true believer, and he broke
Yeah.
her. That's what these cards say to me anyway.
There was some kind of, I think there was some kind of security thing that she was unable to get access to anymore or something. Like they cut off once he sort of debuked her.
I guess maybe they can do that. But she has money. She has made a lot of money being in Congress, so she can't afford her, and she's friends with Bannon. She's good friends with Bannon. I think that he's setting her up to run as a populist. Um, so she'll get the MAGA people, and she's kind of a populist, but that's what happened the last time when the Dems wouldn't let Bernie run. The populists got in because that's what people wanted. People wanted Bernie, and the only option they had was Trump.
Yeah.
If they're stupid, they'll, this whole Mondami thing has got everybody whirled around. They got the MAGA people losing their mind
Yeah.
because he likes them. You got the other Dems there, the corporate Dems, saying, like, seeing that, like, they could have gotten on the Mondami train. It was a winning thing, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
The corporatists couldn't. So.
I don't know. I think it's a side story. We'll see how this works out. We'll see. I think there's a combination of a lot of things, but that sounds like a very satisfying answer for this question, right?
We will
Like,
see.
you know why she left. I know why she left. And we'll see what comes out. There's a lot of people that can't say things or do things when they're under that NDA. She ain't in it under. She's not going to have an NDA anymore.
Well, I don't think. Well, yeah, I guess maybe. I think Trump makes everybody sign one of those.
Oh yeah.
But she does have that speech and debate clause, and she was going to do the names, right? So she might still do the names.
That might be what's on the disc, on the pentacle.
Maybe. You guys keep track for us, okay? Because we'll forget what we said.
Let us know.
All right. Next question.
Next week.
Do we want to do Usha?
Yeah. No, Mary wants to know. She dove right in. What is Usha doing with her wedding ring? She's not wearing it. I use the same deck because it's all the same.
I'm using the Modern Spellcasters deck.
Why isn't
in honor of the new moon and Scorpio? I like this deck. It's got cool pictures.
And who knows? Are you sure it wasn't like just photoshopped out to make us think, ooh, Usha?
Oh, who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Oh, I see. M said Mystic card. You're absolutely right. We will pull a Mystic Sisters card.
Oh shoot, that's right.
We go right into
remember it was Snake Charmer last week. Let me pull it out. I have it on my altar. I still have my Scorpio on for my altar. So this was last week. Snake Charmer. Was that Trump with Mondami, or was no, Mondami with Trump? Maybe. Yeah.
This is funny.
Snake Charmer. I guess he is a snake charmer.
Smoking the Ship said Vancy Pants had Usha's ring in the couch.
Oh my god! I saw this cute one. There's a guy. Oh my god, he's got like a mullet, 90 like 80s hair. He's from LA. I can't think of his name. He does TikTok and YouTube. He was saying that JD Vance got aroused because what's her name was wearing those leather pants, and it reminded him of his favorite lazy boy.
He will never bury that story.
Woo, baby girl.
Her.
Woo-hoo.
And I have a T-shirt
Holy
that says "You're
shit.
eating the kids or eating the dogs."
Holy
So what?
shit, man.
Okay, no, you go because I'm so.
Oh my goodness. All right. So
I'm laughing about it, and it's not funny. It's very, very sad.
start with this. Start with the beginning. The sun. So what you're seeing is what you're seeing. You are seeing that she's not wearing a ring. What's crossing that is the wait, hold on, is the 6 or the 7? The 6 of Wands, right? This could be, well, it's a victory card, right? But it's also a card. This card is associated with freedom, right? She wants to be free of this. This is at the root.
I got two tower. We got two towers. I didn't do a whole like spread. But this was the one that like it kind of ends there. I don't know if I want to see how she gets it back or anything like that. But it's one of those things that you start to practice doing.
Yeah, you would.
Even
You have
subconsciously, you guys
have to consciously take your ring off, unless you like washing your hands or something. But chances are that's not the case because
this is the vice president of the vice lady of the United States.
Second lady.
She didn't forget it in the soap.
Right, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like you could, but that's not it. It's the tower at the root. In the past, I get the Ace of Cups, so they were happy. There were happy times. In the sky, I get the Knight of Cups. Now, I don't know if that's somebody else in her life, maybe. Like
I don't know.
A nice soft place to fall, perhaps.
Maybe.
And in the immediate future, I get the 10 of Wands. So she's burdened. She wants to be free.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just wants to be free, and that was a way for her to express her freedom.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a nice segue, and it was probably recommended by her psychiatrist because obviously that type of etiquette and practice would her require to, if something happened to it, she would have a mock ring on.
Well, that's what I mean. Like they would have one like in somebody's pocketbook and say, or her secretary would say, "Here, wear my ring," right? Because who's going to really look and see if it's the real wedding ring? Nobody's going to.
Good call, Mare.
We can always depend on Mare for a good question.
Yeah, we can call it Usha Two Towers. So yeah, she's got a side piece. And she's starting the, detachment.
Yeah. I feel like somebody's being nice to her. And, I actually like Usha Vance. I think she seems like a really decent, smart lady who, thought she was helping somebody, and their family to get together. Now she realizes she married a psychopath.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's my opinion for entertainment only.
I'm good with Usha's decision. I just hope that she doesn't get, in trouble. And then we have to follow his love life now, which is an even sicker thought. Right?
Is it sicker than following Trump's path? I have to get the Mystic Sisters. I have to find them. Hold on. Let me look.
Come here. Giblets, come here.
Mystic Sisters.
Oh, I'm going to get the dog because he's about to bark. There he is.
Giblets, keep my spot warm there while I try to find my Mystic Sisters cards.
He's been really good. It's been cold. When it's cold and nasty out, he doesn't want it. We don't go out. Today, we got a nice long walk in.
Yeah, it's nice because it's not too cold and it's not too hot for him. Still looking, guys.
So we can't go looking for owls with me tomorrow. There's a snowy owls at Macho's pier.
Wasn't a raven? Wasn't a raven enough for you? You have to have an owl too.
You know, the birds have a lot of stories to tell, right?
Oh, don't they? Oh, don't they?
So since these have been, and yeah, Rose Blue, he does pick a card on Sunday morning. We do Time Out with Giblets, and he picks an oracle card. Rose Blue asks, does he pick a card too? Minnesota, yes, he does. Not on Saturday.
Yeah, Jibs has his own show.
He has his own thing.
Oh my goodness. He is a star, man. Let me tell you. Or he's definitely a prima donna. I'll tell you that.
Oh my God! Do you know? Mary says the snowy owls and the falcons have been chasing each other. Mary probably follows the story because she lives close. I saw the falcon on the building next door. It flew on their scaffolding. I personally, they were cutting down the trees, the limbs that were heavy broken. I think they're all pissed off. The owls, the falcons.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if they're not,
the birds get pissed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're getting ready for winter.
They're getting ready for winter.
You can't mess their environment up by going in there willy-nilly and doing stuff. I mean, of course you can, but they don't like it. All right, Mystic Sister Oracle, speak to me. It's very fancy on my part. Okay. The Sisterhood of the Silk Road. It's about a sisterhood this week. All right.
Three of Cups, I like it.
Sisterhood of the Silk Road. I'll tell you what it means as soon as I read it.
I got you.
Wanderlust, fortunate travels. Ooh. That's really good. Fortunate travels because it's Thanksgiving this week. A lot of people are going to be traveling.
Good. I'm going to go down to the pier tomorrow then.
I'm glad I got this for everybody. It says, the Sisters of the Silk Road embody the spirit of open-minded adventurers, and they are extremely fortunate in the connections they've made with others on their journey. The exchange of worldviews, spiritual concepts, and all the refined things across their culture have enriched their lives greatly and transformed them all. Embarking on an adventure outside of your everyday routine brings us back into a childlike openness, activates our curiosity, and therefore expands our intelligence. The card bodes well for travel and offers a reminder to be grateful for the close bonds you've made with others on your path, for all are the treasures they have gifted you along your way. They are the treasures. So everybody out there, you're our treasures.
Why are they? They're all odd numbers. This was my sketch doodle for this morning, for this same colors as the card.
Yeah.
Wow. Hands up in the air.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I held it up when you were like, that was, yeah. Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
This is how I communicate with spirit in the morning, 3:34. Do
you remember
Donnie a day, when I just it's a clear little channeling thing I'm doing.
We remember we picked a card for the new moon and we picked the Page of Swords.
Yes.
Remember? I put it on my and you're like, but the Page of Swords keeps coming out. The Page of Swords keeps coming. That's Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is a Gemini card. She's a Gemini.
That's what it was. It was going to be like a change of direction of.
Or the whistleblower. She's a whistleblower. That's the whistleblower card. Oh. She's like, oh yeah, you want to fuck me over, mister? Just wait. Hold my beer. Yeah, he's messing with the wrong lady, I'm telling you. I wouldn't want to. She's crazy.
I don't know, you guys. This is, but if you learned something so horrifying that you would abruptly take a 360 turn from your job and leave. It seems like it's such a weird,
Yeah.
So I get it. I understand what happened there. Usha, girl, I get it. I'm good with her. I'm just worried about her safety. And I really don't want to have a bunch of side stories about what JD is doing.
Well, you don't have to pay attention to that stuff. You really don't have to. I mean, the last thing I ever paid attention to was Donald Trump's sex life. I'm not even paying attention.
No, because they're not supposed to have them. They're supposed to be set in stone and taken care of, right? But then when you learn about how disgusting they are, and they surround themselves with plastic baby dolls, it just gets like weirder and weirder, right?
Well, a lot of those women are socialized into that. That's their environment. They're made into those, automatons.
What are we
We're gonna ask. We were talking about Mandami and Trump. How do we want to ask that question?
I don't know.
So, how did I? Like I said, I feel like he really liked him, and he expressed that. What do you want? Like, do we want to do it from Trump's perspective?
I want to know what that was. Let's ask, what the hell was that all about?
Okay, that's the question right there.
Yeah, you can call me a fascist. Can we call you a pedophile? Can we call you a rapist? Can we call you a human trafficker? Can we call you a murderer? Like, what was that all? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that?
Oh, so now we have a new thing.
Mandamia distraction. That's very crafty of you, Laura Craft. Exactly what I'm thinking. Was it some kind of weird, that sort of, so what the fuck was that? I didn't watch any of it. I just learned about it through very brief reels and side stories, but I didn't engage in any of the body language, behavior, tone of voice, or anything.
Holy shit.
Tell me, what the fuck was that, Vicky? You always take the high end and like, oh, he loves him. I don't go that high. Was Trump reminiscing about Bubba? I think it's like going to the nursing home and visiting Grandpa on a good day, honestly.
Oh my God. Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna try to be petty. I don't know if I can.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So the first card up is Trump, is the emperor, right? So what's it about? It's about him. Of course it is. It's always about him. The crossing card here is the Three of Swords. He feels somebody's betrayed him. It's probably the House and the Senate. Like the Republicans betrayed him.
Or is he betraying them?
No, I think they betrayed him. Because he would assume, that they're going to listen to him because they've listened to him up to this point. Remember, he does it. He does the same thing over and over and over again. He doesn't change what he does. He does the same thing. So, but just nobody said no to him, and they said no. So he's had his heart broken. Underneath it is healing, temperance. I feel like he was really lonely. He needed a friend. And this guy's a nice guy. All right. In the past, we have the Queen of Cups.
Okay.
So feelings, that's feelings of affection in the past. Maybe I think, you know what? I think he respected him because he won. He went from like he had like no recognition, went from 1% to 3% to 5% to winning.
Yeah.
Like in a very short period of time. I think he really admires um successful people, right? He despises people who ride his coattails, but he respects people who fight him. In the sky, I got judgment. So he knows he was being watched. He knows he was being judged for the situation. But then in the immediate future, I get the Seven of Swords. So there's
Yeah.
something. It's not, you know,
Yeah.
um,
It was a lot of talk, but there isn't going to be anything that they're going to, they're not getting anything special. They might, in fact, get more things taken away,
well,
granted, whatever.
I do get I get the world in the how it's seen from the outside, so the end of something, right? But then the domestic situation, the Five of Pentacles, so that's difficult, right?
Okay.
Hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords, but the outcome, I did get the Six of Pentacles. So I think that he is going to, when push comes to shove, he's going to help. He's going to help them financially. I think it has something to do with the city. It's not him. You know what I mean? But I think that he's going to be a little more fair with this guy than you would expect him to be. That's what my cards say. What do you get?
I think, what the hell was that, right? I have the first card is he's looking, I think he was medicated.
Wow, possible.
I think he was medicated. So this is like looking in the window, seeing that would be like you can't really see him or only part of him because he was sitting in like severe back pain. I've been waving that sword around. Judgment, judgment card. In the past, possibly this was how they sort of had this narrative betrayal.
There you go. Three of Swords.
They were just talking out of his butt. Nine of Swords. So I think this is Mandami, like his signals are all off. I'm not sure what he expected, but I do think he's somebody that can change the narrative on someone who is misguided. I think he can redirect them. And then he left, and then he was gone. But I think Johnny was high on like pain medicine or something. And he was just in a super nice mood.
But like I said,
Stoned at the moment.
we have to always have to look at it with the perspective that the man has dementia.
And those medications affect you differently. Can they affect they are mood altering medications. That is the definition. Alters your mood.
Yeah. Well, he's a Gemini.
Or they doubled up on the stabilizers.
He'll show, he'll show, and of course he's under a lot of pressure because the MAGA people are leaving him.
I did look if
he's losing everything right now.
I know that, right? For
So
sure.
how's that going to feel to him?
If I have a moment, I'll look at a clip and see if I can zoom in. And if I could spell anything. But if somebody's on medication, you can see it. You can see that there's something opaque about them. full card popped out. So
I don't know. Like it seems like all of Trump's friends, that he brings to the office, like the sheik there and the other guy, the terrorist, and all these guys that everybody hates, and they're like, "Why are you bringing these guys?" He keeps getting yelled at, and finally, he's like, "I'm going to bring somebody in the office that people like, and I'm going to be nice." I don't know, man. I think
well,
it's.
that was,
I think it's way more simple for him. He's a simple man.
yeah,
Simple man. Keep it simple, and that's probably what it is.
yeah.
And he's simple because he was probably wounded as a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about 3-year-olds or 18 months.
That could very well be the emotional maturity that he operates from. He cries when he doesn't get his way. He tumbles things over like a toddler if they don't
Yeah, he
win.
throws ketchup. Throws his toys.
That's his emotional, like, arrested development. That's where he was arrested.
Oh my goodness gracious! Let me tell you.
That's the shit. But we're talking about pieces of White House and shit getting thrown out of the White House. He did that, right?
There was a regime change march in Washington, D.C. I didn't know about it. I guess it's a D.C. thing. Like the D.C. people, they're like really fed up. But I heard Fanone talking. I saw him talking. I like him. I like him a lot. I'd like to see his chart. He's like every guy like I grew up with. Like he's that like sort of kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But good heart kind of guy.
I haven't felt like I wanted to get into that kind of space. My threshold, I think, is I've had it podcasts where they're like,
yeah.
That's as far as I go. When I like Fanone, I like what he has to say. I respect what he has to say.
Yeah.
But he yells at you. and then I'm looking for, and then I started getting into that. And I'm sitting here doing this art. And when something like that will pop up next, I'm like, I can't even, I'm paralyzed that way.
Yeah. No, I like I don't listen to him a lot. I have to be in the mood. I have to be in the mood. I was cleaning out a closet today. I was in the mood. I was in the mood to rip things apart.
I could see the connection there. I could see the connection.
I wanted to paint the closet. We have never painted the inside of the closet. When we moved in, we just cleaned it and we moved the stuff in. And I was like, maybe I should paint it. And Michael's like, you're never going to see it. Don't bother painting it. I'm like, all right. Wasn't a hard sell on my end, but
yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think I think it's okay if you don't.
Yeah. I would have to wait till it really cured too before I put anything in there, because otherwise it would smell like paint.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not one of those closets that you like took the doors off to make it look bigger.
Yeah.
And your closet has like no freaking doors. So
right.
Curtains up there.
Oh my goodness. But I was in the closet today. I came out of the closet today. Oh shit. Do we have any more WTFs? Anything else you guys want to know about?
There was a comment on my one of, I think it was Alexandra, I'm not sure, about the professionals licensure things like nurses, physical therapists, nurse practitioners, and I mean their list goes on and on and on. And it's not, and I know that there are a lot of people in the nursing profession that are taking it really, really personally, because we work our butts off, and to not be called a professional is a kick in a place that I just hope you're not my patient. Right? Place. I just hope you're not. But it's really only about getting student loans that are government issued student loans. So they took these professions who absolutely always need a student loan from, the medical people always need a student loan. Those schools are very expensive.
That's right.
You're not going to be able to get a student loan from the government anymore. That's all they had to do. They just had to rip the loan. They didn't have to tell you you're not a professional anymore. That's not true. Don't worry about that. You're still a professional. You are still regulated by a professional organization. You're still part of that group. Department of Education. Imagine you want to be a teacher and you need a $5,000 loan.
I do not understand why they're doing this. I really don't. But I'm telling you, I have people that I went to school with. I graduated chiropractic college in 1987, and I have friends of mine that are still paying off their student loans.
Yeah.
Like, how many years has that been? 30 years, 30.
We have always
33 years
needed
ago.
student loans. Mm-hmm.
It's not right. So Laura Kraft says that Aaron Parnas just posted that the war with Venezuela is imminent tonight. You want to pull some cards on that?
Oh my goodness. Aaron I listen to him.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have any.
He doesn't put anything into it. He just tells you what it is.
He doesn't have any inflection in his voice. It's the same deadpan kind of thing.
Yep.
Every story starts with "We have breaking news, folks." So every story when he says breaking news is breaking news, but he don't get all messed up about it. So we're talking about Venezuela, or is this just one of those things? Is that the WTF question?
Well, I don't know if it wasn't a WTF. She just mentioned it. So is war with Venezuela imminent within the week? Let's say it's that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh God. These motherfuckers, I swear to God.
Right? This is to again throw off the imminent.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Really bad.
It's interesting that those veterans just put out that video about you don't have to do unlawful orders right before this happens, right?
Ooh, Gibbles just went, ooh, did you hear him?
Oh, yeah, I heard him.
No. I think that's a very, very good. I would tie a string between those two nails for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I got yes, it is imminent. The Ace of Wands. The interesting thing about the Ace of Wands is it is an ace, but numerologically it's a 9. So there can be like a beginning and a quick end to it, but it's definitely something is being ignited. And then I got the 5 of Swords, which is the abuse of power. So it's an abuse of power. I got the 4 of Cups, which says to me that people are not happy with it. They're like, oh, not effing again. Especially his MAGA people, because he was supposed to be the peace president. Right now he's starting a war, and I know, but that's what they believed.
Yeah.
We know he wasn't the peace president, but that's what they believed. Then we have the crossroads, being at a crossroads, and then justice. So this could be considered an illegal order. And then I think Congress would have to step in on that. I think. I don't know. Somebody could tell me.
Yeah, drag this bitch right out of the fucking office there.
Yeah, I don't know if they would quite impeach him for that.
Yeah. I don't have anything that says it's like directly imminent, directly going to happen right away. I think we've got the star card. So this might be, if we were going to adjust, the star card to the question, like he's throwing a story out there maybe, or, here's a shiny object. Is that fair? And then the 10 of Cups reversed. So turning your happy upside down. That would be the challenge, is emptying our resources. Emptying our resources. And then the 5 of Pentacles. So being left out. Then the Queen of Wands and Judgment. Judgment card. So somebody, I think, stops it, like, wait, no, this is too much, kind of thing. And then the 5 of Swords.
Well, it is possible. It is possible that they stop him before it actually starts it, but he definitely wants to start it.
I think that he thinks he can, and he will, just to try to not,
They went on the beach, and they went into Mexico, and they put a thing up, you can't come in this area by order of the United States in Mexico. They can't do that. Oh, we got lost, they said. They had the wrong beach.
He tore down the East Wing right after No Kings. He's very capable of starting a war to stop the Epstein bill.
Of course, he has no
bill.
Yes, absolutely.
So it might be a story. It might be something that I wouldn't worry about your own personal safety, but just watch the stories. What's with the Grand Trine? Mercury's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde at the same time.
Well, we are, we're in a 9-year. We have to say no to a lot of stuff in a 9-year. Like, so another war? No.
Right.
No. Sorry. No.
Or the military. The military is saying no. Right? The military is like, no, we're not going to do this. We can't do this.
We say no, we have to be like 1 million people out there. The military says no to a direct order. They say no.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why he's so upset, because it was his plan. He's like, they should be seditious conspiracy. They should be hung. For what?
Yeah.
For what?
So I'm not worried about like somebody knocking on my door, and because there's a Venezuelan war and I'm left with a bag of rice or anything like that. I'm not worried. I think there's a lot of, just do that. Remember that he is in that retaliatory kind of space. He was blowing smoke up Mandami's ass the whole time and stoned. He's not. They know that they have to stop it.
Mandami grew up in post 9/11 New York City. He knows. He's no fool. He is no fool. Yeah, not on people's bingo cards. I think she's got says MYG, which is great. That's good. We can call it MY. Why MY? Well, it was on her bingo card. I'll tell you that. It was on her bingo card. Hey, Sunday, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just checking out the things here.
There are no more WTF questions. We've got a good card for next week, and it's almost 7 o'clock. So
yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. No, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a good one. With the, although I have to say, with this grand water trine, I've been drinking a lot of water. I have been drinking a lot of water. Yeah. Ooh, Honolulu, Phoenix, woo, New Jersey, yes, New Jersey, Minneapolis. It's supposed to be one of the best places for me to live in the United States, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. I will, and I like Minneapolis. I think I would really like Minneapolis. Just too damn cold. Like the when I was told that, it was like the year that we had gotten like 100 inches of snow. And I said to the astrologer, I said, I can't live in a place where I can't do another 100 inches of snow.
Yeah, but
We
it's
haven't had the snow. We haven't
that's
had
a
snow
city
since.
that's ready for that kind of snow. They're prepared, they're funded, they're resourced for that kind of snow.
Well, yeah, here
Everybody that I
too.
know has lived there loves it. And I don't think I may have driven through, but I don't think I've ever
We're
been
gonna
there.
have to go to Minneapolis. We're gonna come.
Yeah.
We're gonna come to Minneapolis. That's it. That's the end of the story.
Yes,
That's the
this is
journey.
Thanksgiving week. Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We will definitely check in during the week and
I'm
see what's
definitely
going
grateful for all of y'all. Let me tell you, this
on.
is,
Is
and I
the
get
house
to
going to
out.
be in session this week because of Thanksgiving? Are they off?
I don't know.
They're off, I'm sure.
Yeah, likely.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
guys.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We love you.
We'll see you in the morning.
In the
We'll
morning.
see you in the morning.
Take care, everyone.